What's up with his mother?
She's the greatest person in the world, and she can't stand it.
That's not true.
Your mom's the greatest person in the world. And I believe that, because my mom's the greatest person in the world, too. And that just is what that is. I get that part. How often do you go to your mom?
Every day. Every day.
You go to your mother's every day?
Every day, Your Honor.
Well, that's why you're not getting any.
Every day.
She's the judge who gives rules on the law and life. She's intense with common sense. She's Judge Lynn Toller on Divorce Court, where real couples deal with real life. Anicka and Floyd were high school sweethearts who fell madly in love and into marriage. But 10 years and 4 children later, things have turned sour.
I'm here today because I'm not getting the love, companionship, and respect and appreciation in my marriage. I just feel underappreciated, and I'm out.
I'm here to divorce my caveman, inconsiderate mama's boy husband.
Anicka says she's through with Floyd's nonsense, and unless he can do some sweet talking, she's finished. Today on Divorce Court.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding. You may be seated.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Anicka Pettis and Floyd Pettis. Mr. and Mrs. Pettis, you two have been together for 19 years, but you have been married for the last 10. You have 3 kids together and some children from a previous relationship. Mrs. Pettis, you have brought Mr. Pettis here for $200 for damage to a car window, which you will talk about momentarily. But before we do that, Mrs. Pettis, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today?
My husband is a male chauvinist. He's a mama's boy and he's inconsiderate.
Not a male chauvinist, but I am a mother's boy.
Okay. So tell me about him being a male chauvinist.
He thinks that I should cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You should.
Mr. Pettis?
I'm to do all the cleaning, take care of the kids, and on top of that, have sex with him when he wants it, no matter if I'm tired or not.
I wouldn't say when I want. I would just say at least 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, I'm too busy taking care of the kids.
I'm too busy working.
How many? You have 3 kids at home? 4 kids at home?
4 kids at home.
4 kids at home.
Your Honor, he couldn't even name 3 of his kids' friends. That's how much I'm with the kids, and he's not. I do everything.
Mr. Pettis, are you not present in your own home?
I am present in my home, but I work second.
He's at his mother's house.
No, I work second shift.
So what are your hours?
I work from 1:39 to 10 o'clock.
That's true. And I used to work too, first shift. I just stopped working in November, and I still had to go to work. I had to come to my second job, which is the kids, and cook, clean, make sure he had his stuff taken care of all by myself. I don't have any excuses.
Now, let me ask you this. When she was working, was she also doing all the stuff at home as well?
I work and I still do all the stuff I do at home too, though.
Like what?
Like cut the grass, take out the garbage, shovel the snow.
Oh, listen. Don't start with that.
Thank you.
Don't start with that.
Thank you.
That's you shovel the snow when it snows. Kids eat every day.
Every day.
It's an ongoing thing. We're talking about a little bit here and a little bit there. If you're both working outside the home, you should both work inside the home.
Kids supposed to eat every day, Judge, but they don't eat a hefty meal every day. They eat fast food every day.
That's not true.
Are you coming up light with the meals, Mrs. Pettis?
No.
Very much so.
I cook at least. He gets a home-cooked meal at least 3, 4 times a week. And if I don't cook, there's something there for them to eat.
Negative.
It's not like they open the freezer and there's just ice cubes in there.
Negative.
This man has OCD. He only drinks milk out of a certain glass. If that glass is dirty, he is so male chauvinist, he won't drink milk because the glass isn't clean. Am I lying?
No, I can't drink milk because there's nothing else to drink out of because all the dishes are dirty. Okay. She's not washing none of the dishes.
But if she gave you milk in a glass other than that one special glass you like, you'd drink it, wouldn't you?
It's not even a special glass. I just don't like drinking milk out of plastic cups. I need a glass.
You need a glass and not plastic.
Thank you. That's all I asked for.
Okay.
All I asked for is you haven't washed dishes in 18 years. When you finish drinking your milk out the glass, rinse it out. So I don't have to fight with the milk when I go to wash it.
And I do rinse the cup out.
No.
Yes,
okay.
I do.
Now tell me about the sex on demand. Because
Tell her about that.
We could talk about the glass all day.
It's not even about sex on demand. She's so picky. Oh, I don't want to do it because the kids are here. All the kids going to school. Now it's just me and her in the house. I don't go to work till 1. I got to be at work at 1:39. So we there all this time. She reading a book, smoking some cigarettes. or just chilling. I'm like, I call her on the phone. I'm like, come upstairs. Oh, no, I know what you on. I ain't on that right now, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, can I say this?
My day started at 6:15 a.m. too.
No, and then I understand that, but
Thank you.
You don't call on the phone like you ordering up soup. It's not, hey, roll on up here and give me some. That doesn't work out. Women need a look. You got to warm up the engine before it'll turn over for you a little bit.
No,
I'm serious.
I understand. It has been occasions where I try to come romantic towards her and things of that nature, and she still be like, oh, I don't feel like that right now.
I take care of this man. You know what? He can't get it every day, Your Honor. I'm one
not
person.
asking for it every day, though. That's the key thing. She said, like, oh, every day I need to have sex. It's not like that at all. It might seem... Go ahead. Go ahead. No,
I resent him, too, a little bit because I feel like he free. I'm like the mother, and he can do what he want to do. He spends all his time with his mama. But then I get the bad part.
What's up with his mother?
She's the greatest person in the world, and she can't stand it. That's about it.
That's not true.
Your mom's the greatest person in the world, and I believe that, because my mom's the greatest person in the world too, and that just is what that is. I get that part. I hear you.
She's
I
jealous.
love my mother too. Hey, but let me ask you this: are you husband first?
No.
Because you have to do that, right? You have to. You love her crazy about her. But if you get married, that person comes first.
If you go to my house, it's not pictures of my mom plastic all around the house. At my house, I'm the husband first. She's mad because I'm at my mother's house, and I treat my mother a certain way.
How often do you go to your mom?
Every day.
You go to your mother's every day?
Every day, Your Honor.
Well, that's why you're not getting any.
Every day.
When divorce court continues, is Floyd's relationship with his mother too close for comfort for Anicka?
Mr. Pettis, did you say Mrs. Pettis fails to follow your mother's advice about sex? Are you dealing with baby mama drama or baby daddy drama that has you ready to divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. or become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt.
Divorce Court is back with the case of Anicka Pettis, who wants to divorce her husband of 10 years because he spends too much time with his mother. But can Judge Lynn make Floyd wake up to the mistakes he's making?
What kind of engagement do you have with your wife that cements you together? Do you guys have a movie theater in your town? So what do you do over Mom's house every day?
Just hang out, talk, things of that nature.
But he's not a homebody. He can't be at home with us. He only has the weekends with us. You cannot spend 46 of those 48 hours over there. And this is the killing part. He's over there all day, and then he comes home, what you cook? Really? You was at your wife's house and you didn't eat?
Wow. See?
I'm lying?
But you tell me where she's got this wrong.
Tell her.
Go ahead.
The whole thing is wrong. Of course, I would eat at my mama's house, but if I eat at my mama's house, she'll be mad. Then if I come home and ask her what did she cook, she mad. It's a double-edged sword. I don't know which way to go.
Well, why are you over there all day?
Why?
That's what I want to know.
I'm not over there all day.
How long are you over there on the weekends?
From 7 o'clock to 12 midnight.
How am I over there at 7?
You get up at 7 and go to the barbershop.
Okay, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
If I'm at the barbershop at 7, how am I at my mama's house at 7? How can I be two places
after
at once?
After you leave the barbershop, where do you go? Over to Mom's?
No, I don't go to my mom's house after I leave from the barbershop. I might go get something to eat, might go see one of my friends. Quick mall run, quick car wash, whatever. It's not like I just, let me leave right now, here be my haircut and run to my
mom's house. He's at his mama's house. He spends a shift over there.
When I'm hungry, I'm at my mom's house. When I'm hungry, I'm at my mom's house because she ain't cooking. So this is what's going on with that. I had created this thing. It's my weekend and your weekend.
Why? Ask him why, Your Honor. Why you had to do that?
Well, tell me what it is first.
Okay, one weekend I'll take the kids. One weekend she'll have the kids.
What kind of family is that?
Exactly. I did that on purpose just to see what she'll do. To see when we gonna have time together. She never said nothing about it. It was never thought in her mind.
Now, Mrs. Pettis, when he does come home from work, and he does work, and he works odd hours, so he's going to be tired, and all of that, do you make it a pleasant place for him to come home to?
Yes, I do. When he comes home, his kids are in bed.
No.
I don't bother him. When he comes in the door, I'm not at him already. I get up, I fix your plate. I don't.
You don't fix my plate. Please do not lie like that.
I fix his plate. He want me. He's so spoiled that if I cook hot dogs or something, if he has hot dogs, that's what he's eating. I have to put the ketchup and mustard on it for him and bring it to him. I don't do that.
Wow.
Don't tell the truth, Floyd. Tell the truth.
You first.
Mr. Pettis, did you say to I don't know if you said it or you said it, that Mrs. Pettis fails to follow your mother's advice about sex?
Not about sex. Not about sex. That's no.
We don't even talk about that.
No.
I got a line with my mother-in-law.
My mother's advice was to my sisters that what you won't do for your man, the next woman will.
Mm-hmm. And my advice is, you're not gonna find no woman that does for you like I do and your family, because that extends to them as well. You're not gonna find nobody like that, and then you just get to do what you want to do. No.
I don't do what I want to do. That's
yes,
the key thing.
Well, Mr. Pettis, why don't you tell me this? What do you do other than work? And I get that you work, and that's a huge thing. And a lot of people don't come in here, nobody works. I don't know how they live. So I'm proud of you for that, and it's a good thing. But other than that, what kind of engagement do you have with your wife that cements you together? Do you guys have a movie theater in your town?
We do go to the movies, and we do go out to eat. We do that, but I have to work around his mama's schedule.
Wow.
I have to work around that.
Do you see how she keeps saying my mama this, my mama that? She is a very jealous person.
I'm not jealous. You're supposed to love your mother, but you have a wife. You have a wife. My mother stay right next door to us, and I don't see her a third as much as we see your mama.
When divorce court continues, will Floyd own up to Anicka's testimony?
He took his mother to pick out furniture for our house. He actually bought the furniture home. I had to pay half of the note, and he didn't see anything wrong with that. Who does that?
If you would like your case heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and follow us on Twitter @DivorceCourt. Divorce Court returns with the case of Floyd Pettis, whose wife is divorcing him because he is a mama's boy. But is it Anicka's fault too that this marriage is failing?
Mr. Pettis, you say that she's rude to the members of your family and your friends. Could you tell me about that?
Yes, my father comes by the house. Nice man, really nice man. He's a real good guy. Comes in, kids come down, run down. Hey, granddaddy. She'll come down, walk right past the man.
That's not true.
Walk in the kitchen, do whatever she's gonna do. Walk
Cleaning
back
up.
Not speaking.
Nah, I doubt you cleaning up. Walk back up the stairs, act like he ain't even there. She goes to my mom's house.
Uh-huh.
You would have thought it was her house, like they was paying her rent. She walk in there, don't say hi to nobody. Everybody's down there playing games, talking, fraternizing. Walk right through, sit down with the dunce fade on with her face in the book.
I do that. But I feel like I've been around for 18 years. I gotta say hi every time I come in here. They know
kinda.
me. I got a key, Your Honor.
Yeah, kinda. You kinda gotta say hi. You really, really do. It's appropriate, it's called for, it's culturally correct. It's
I'm
something
working
you
on
need to
that.
do.
Can I tell you something else so I forgot?
Please
This
do.
is very important. This shows his mama boyness. He took his mother to pick out furniture for our house. He actually bought the furniture home. I had to pay half of the note for the furniture.
She did not pay half.
And he didn't see anything wrong with that. He hasn't done that since, but he was like, he didn't see a problem with that. I'm like, who does that?
That's a half true and half lie, Your Honor.
Okay.
I did that, but she didn't help pay for it. Her excuse was, well, you and your mama went to go pick it out. You and your mama could pay for it.
I probably did say that,
words.
but I always talk crazy, but I always end up doing the right thing.
Crazy.
Because I gotta stand up for myself. I feel like, I compromise a lot. I let him do whatever he wants.
Compromise. Let's talk about compromise. My son isn't my biological son, but I raised him as such.
It was a child she had from a
I
previous
was
relationship?
pregnant when yes.
And God bless you for that. I mean, it was really, very much so, very much so.
I can't get that from her, though.
That's not true.
Do you appreciate the fact that he does do that?
Yes, I do.
And treats him the same?
Yes, I do.
Just like it
Yes, I
is?
do. But we are a package deal, and he had his choice before.
Understood.
Before the baby even
Understood.
came, he knew this.
Understood.
But I do appreciate that, and I show you I appreciate that by having you hot meals.
If you wanted to show me your appreciation, I wear all the hats I wear, groundskeeper, things of that nature.
What kind of appreciation would you like that you're
All
not
she got to
getting?
do is just be June Cleaver during the day and Roxy Reynolds at night.
See what I'm saying?
And I'm good.
When divorce court continues, will Floyd take Judge Lynn's advice?
The easiest way to get more sex from a woman is to, if you came home one night and said, baby, I got these dishes, I got dinner, then she'll get you later. That's the easiest thing to do. But nobody wants to do that.
Divorce court returns with the case of Anicka and Floyd Pettis, who are divorcing after 10 years of marriage and 4 children together.
I'm not going to talk about this $200.
What?
Right, because
Oh,
she...
absolutely not. Oh, no. Who? Because you know what your problem is? Neither one of you has the wisdom to see what's right in front of you. Mrs. Pettis, you got a good guy over here.
I
He
know
got
this.
some we need to adjust him a little bit, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get him out here on the good foot. But you need to adjust a few things as well. Women always say that what is done at the home is not appreciated, the cooking and the cleaning, but you don't come home every day and say, thank you for the lights, thank you for the food, and thank you for the bill, and thank you for the mortgage, and thank you for not having to worry about, because that's not how a family works. So you have to understand that you bring what you bring, he brings what he brings, but he brings a great deal to the table. And the fact that he doesn't do that around the house, you know, I was raised in the house, my daddy didn't know where the dishwasher was. I mean, and I don't, you know, and so I may be a little off on that. Mom did the home stuff, he did the work stuff, that was that. But if she's working.
Thank you. And I've been working all the time.
You can't do that because you don't roll like that. And you can't just say it's her job because she's a woman. You have to do everything. That's number one. Number two, you need to show appreciation for what you have, with all that big, huge stuff that you have in one another and that little itty-bitty stuff that you don't have. Number one, you need to stay out your mama's house. It's not right. You know, the easiest way to get more sex from a woman is to, if you came home one night and said, baby, I got these dishes, I got dinner, then she'll get you later. That's the easiest thing to do. But nobody wants to do that. You know, it's a very simple thing, a little appreciation, a little conversation. You sit down and do what she wants to do every once in a while. You come home instead of going to the barber shop and your buddies, and you pay attention. Hey, baby, how was your day? What are you doing? All of that is foreplay to us. And if you can get that in there, you know what I mean? And she knows she's your first woman, she'll be pleased to do it. She'll be pleased to do it. And you gotta honor him for what he's bringing to the table.
I do.
Honor him for what he brings to the table.
That's why I don't complain too much.
But he's a good guy, but respect what she does as well. And if you want more from her, you want to establish the tone, right?
Right.
So you gonna stay out of mama's house?
No.
A little bit?
No, tell her the truth. Be honest with her, don't lie.
Well, the last month, I haven't been going over there as much as I used to. You got to agree to that.
Mr. Pettis, you get as good as you give.
Right.
Okay? And you're not getting what you want, right? So you need to give a little better, okay? Mrs. Pettis, you're a good woman. Stick on the game plan. Stay calm, stay cool, stay with it.
Trying.
But stand up for yourself and do so calmly and coolly, okay?
Yes,
you tell the brother what's up, but you keep it. You don't leave it. And you don't leave her either. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All rise! Parties, we leave the courtroom.
Anicka took the judge's advice to be nicer to Floyd's family. Now at family functions, she stops to talk to all the family members. However, little has changed with Floyd. She says on his recent weekend with the kids, he dropped them off after lunch, said he was going to the store, and went to his cousin's party instead. Also, he has cut his visits to his mother by maybe 3 hours a week, if that. They had a great time on the show, and Anicka really loved the judge's advice. She just wants her husband to spend more time with her and the kids.